Hello and welcome to the lecture of International Business Environment. Now in this lecture we will going to have a discussion on Unit 19, which is talking about International Business Ethics. This is Unit 19 of Block 5. So yes, in this unit we will basically going to discuss about now the ethical practices in the international businesses, what are those ethics are, and how we will going to use the ethics in the business and why they have a significant role in the business practices. So topics to be covered are introduction, concept of ethics, approaches to the ethical management, framework for resolving the ethical dilemmas, ethics and international management, ethical systems of beliefs, Foreign Corrupt Practices Act USA, ethical issues in international trade, and business and social responsibilities. Now the introduction, this practice is basically talking about, or if we discuss about ethics, ethics are all those business conducted or moral practices. That is what all those standards which is used in the performing a business activity. That's all those beliefs, that's all those cultural value which business takes to perform the activities in the business. So understanding of ethical norms, it's become essential for the smooth operations of the global business. If we talk about the ethical principles and its practices, for the very smooth practices of a business, it's required. It is basically based on, yes, a cultural values, and norms are basically a guideline according to the religion, according to the philosophy, according to the legal system. So global managers are explored to the wider varieties of the ethical problems. If we talk about, अगर हम ethics की बात करते हैं तो ethics एक स्टैंडर्डाइज बिहेवियर होता है. दिस इज व्हाट मोरल प्रैक्टिसेस ऑफ अ बिजनेस, जो कि बिजनेस को ये बताती है हाउ टू परफॉर्म देयर वैल्यूज, हाउ टू परफॉर्म देयर होल सिस्टम. एथिक्स हमारे नॉर्म्स, हमारी वैल्यूज, हमारे मोरल्स एंड बिलीव्स से कंडक्ट होते हैं. दैट मीन्स दैट yes, every culture have their values, every culture have their norms. तो डेफिनेटली अगर हम एक इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस की बात करते हैं तो इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस में उसकी प्रैक्टिसेस बिल्कुल अलग हो जाती हैं. एंड इस केस में एन नंबर ऑफ मल्टी नंबर ऑफ कंट्रीज में जब आप परफॉर्म करते हो, सो मल्टी लेवल पर आप वेराइटीज ऑफ एथिकल प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस करते हो. सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ एथिकल नॉर्म्स, इट्स बिकम एसेंशियल एंड they basically bringing out a smooth functioning of the operations. Now if we talk about the concept of ethics, ethics is basically a study of decision making. business में ethics की अगर बात की जाए तो एथिक्स इसलिए यूज होते हैं ताकि एक मैनेजर्स या जो भी टॉप मैनेजमेंट एक कंपनी की होती है, दे ऑलवेज टेक अ राइट प्रैक्टिसेस और दे कम इनटू द राइट डिसीजंस मेकिंग. दैट इज व्हाई ethics is basically a study of a decision making within a framework of a system of a moral standards. If we conducted on the individual practices, so individual practices, it is what deciding what is right and what is wrong, क्या सही है और क्या गलत, that is deciding up to that. And yes, at the same time, the governing morals is basically called as ethical behavior. So business ethics are the system of a moral standard principles of studying a right and a wrong and governing the conduct of a business people. So business की सही practices को define करने के लिए, and yes, at the same time, what is right and what is wrong के difference between को understand करने के लिए, we need to have a clear understanding of a concept. That is what exactly the business concept is and what business ethic is basically. If we talk about business ethics, so yes, a business ethic have its three branches. That is what those ethical practices which is needs to be studied. That is three factors. The very first is the descriptive ethics. Descriptive ethics is basically discussing about what is, yani what we will going to study. What are those characteristics we need to understand? So it involves all those characteristics and studying of what is actually required, how we will going to perform. That's all comes into the very descriptive ethics. If we talk about the norms ethics are, it involves supplying and justifying moral system what should be. That is what normative, that is giving you the idea about or giving you the practices of norms. So that related to the what should be. That means अब क्या किया जाएगा और क्या है. So इन दोनों ही चीजों को define करने के लिए ethics एक important role play करता है. So that yes, there is a three branches of ethics. So descriptive ethics and normative ethics. Ethics, dilemma and ethical lab. These are the two things, or we can say that these are the two ethical issues which always required to be understand. If we talk about ethical issues are subdivided into the two parts. One is ethical dilemma and ethical lapse. If we talk about dilemmas and lapse, these are what the manager face in the decision making. Many times in performing the business activities, जब हम business activities को perform करते हैं तो managers must have to perform a certain things. Managers जब बहुत सारे अगर दो decisions के बीच में उन्हें एक choose करना है और दोनों ही सही है, that means it's a dilemma. And yes, at the same time, if they take a certain decision and then they realize that probably this is a wrong thing which has happened, this is lapse. So ethical dilemma is the two conflicting but arguably valid sides. So that's what dilemma is, which arises due to the unsolved interpretations of the ethical issues. यानी कि जब हम चीजों को interpretate करते हैं, that is what those issues which are not solved. Whereas the ethical lapse are occurred when the managers makes an unethical decision. That there was a certain kind of ethical decisions were taken, and then managers realize that yes, there needs to be rectified it, or it's an unethical behavior. So now it's an ethical lapse. So that is what the two issues which is needs to be considered, that in managerial practices, or we can say that in trading practices at an international level, yes, there could be ethical dilemmas, but it's not required to always have an ethical lapse. If we talk about the approaches of ethical management, what are those approaches which are used for the ethical management? So in approaches, yes, if we talk about management style, so there are three kind of management practices: immoral management, moral management, and moral management. Immoral is basically defining the certain norms, that is management decisions, actions, behavior implies a positive and active oppositions to what is moral. That means they were mainly emphasizing it, what is moral is. And yes, at the same time, whereas a moral is working on neither moral nor immoral. This is what those practices which gives you a, we can say that midway to perform, or decisions lie outside the survey to which the judgment applies. So it may imply a lack of ethical perceptions and moral awareness. Whereas moral management is the activity conforms to the standard or ethical or right behavior. That is, now moral is state that the very good practices and right practices. Whereas immoral is the negative decisions or active negotiation was there for the persons from management side. एंड अमोरल इज दैट प्रैक्टिस जो कि एथिकल भी है, जो मोरल बेसिस पर सही भी है और इमोरल बेसिस पर भी है. सो अगर हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक की बात करें तो व्हाट आर दोज मोटिव फॉर द इमोरल मैनेजमेंट? The motive of that immoral management is selfish. That means they were self-oriented and gaining the profit or gaining a maximum profit. This kind of practices are there. So they are mainly in the immoral management. Whereas moral management is well intentioned but a selfish. That means they have a clear intention, but yes, at the end of the point they are selfish. Whereas in the moral management, they are throughout their journey is good and having a success on the basis of a right practices. If we talk about goals, in that case profitability or success is at any price is the goal of immoral management, whereas profitabilities are required but not on the stake of other factors is the factor of a moral. Whereas the moral management work in profitability within the legal obligations. That means what are those ethical standards, what are those legal obligation a company have must perform under it, follow your all ethical standard and perform your task. So this basically slides gives the idea about the what are those difference between immoral management, moral management and moral management. So that is what the approaches towards the ethical practices or ethical management. If we talk about the framework of resolving ethical dilemma, it is again a very important thing. How we will going to resolve that all ethical issues? किस तरह से हम ethical issues को solve कर सकते हैं? Ethical issues को solve करने के लिए there were n number of psychologists who were performing and they gave their all philosophies related to all ethical practices of management. उन्होंने बहुत सारे contributions हमें मिले हैं philosophers से. So in that case, yes, using this framework is basically depends upon the manager's side. Analyze it, involve and use it into the making a decision making part. Decision making में उनको use करना, apply करना, that is all depend on the managers. So normative philosophy which is basically concerned with the study of a proper thought and conduct or how people should behave. Normative study जो है वो basically discuss करती है कि people कैसे behave करते हैं. So there is the contribution in the normative. एक normative philosophy is used in solving that ethical dilemmas. If we talk about approaches, so there was two major approaches to resolve all the ethical dilemmas. The very first is the utilitarian approach, another is the formalism approach. Utilitarian approach is basically talking about no harm, no faults. In terms of summing up, that is, there must be no harm. And whereas formalism is talking about lead to ask where an action is and itself is right. आप जो भी decisions लेंगे, that must be right. That is, let justice be done through the heaven falls. That is considered the justice according to rules and which is actually availed. So in that case, understanding both that approaches, we have an example for that. For example, the role of law is viewed differently. It is believed that utilitarian, that through benevolent legalization everybody's life can be improved, but formalist is important to apply the law fairly and impartially. That is, हर एक law को with fairly basis पर apply करना, impartial होके apply करना, that comes into हर rule को formally और fairly apply करना, किसी भी तरीके से partial ना होना, that was lead to the formalist practices. Whereas the utilitarian is basically talking about how everybody is understanding that legalization, that is how they were going to improve it and improvise it. So that was comes into this. While we can discuss it that in business executive actions, utilitarian basically sees the perspective of good or bad, that is what to be a good or bad, whereas formalist is talking about the angle of being right and wrong. Formalistic जो होता है वो basically discuss करता है how you will be right or wrong, whereas the other one is discussing about कि how you could be a good or bad. And yes, at the same time, utilitarian was considered behind an ethical decision is executive needs and wants, that is the desire and needs and wants of the executive or management. However, for the formalist, it is question of executive concerns. That is the person concern. इसमें एक person concern होता है, वहीं पर utilitarian के अंदर होता है ethical problems और कैसे उसको resolve करना है. Now, the next is institutionalizing the ethical organization behavior. If we discuss about the institutionalizing of the ethical organization behavior, that means how we are going to use that ethical organization culture in the better practices. If we discuss about by the manager's side, so managers that emphasize the importance of ethical consideration, they basically move towards the ethical atmosphere. Most start at the top of the organization, leads to the person influencing to of a group management. अगर हम managers की बात करते हैं या top, if we talk about that all the ethical practices, so it very first started from the top of the organization. That is the one who was performing all the ethical practices and leads to the right practices in the organization. So ethical organization culture can be introduced and nurtured by the managers only. They are the one who initiate these practices in a right manner in the organization. So the way the CEO and the other executive exercise the moral judgment, automatically they impact the other organization member of the organization. Yes, जिस तरह से CEOs या जितनी भी executive organization में perform करते हैं, automatically that affects the other and lower, we can say that lower segment of the organization. Automatically with that lower segment एक organization के अंदर एक ethical practices improved होती हैं and they actually impart in the organization. Now all these practices could be written to policies. Yes, right ethical practices को organization एक written policies में भी found out कर सकती है to bringing out or give a very right practices in the organization. Or we can say that the one of another way is to being the organization very ethically right is to provide the ethical trainings that may start at a time through the employment at which the employees read and sign the company's code of conduct. So company's code of ethics was mainly कंपनी कोड ऑफ एथिक्स इट्स द रिटन फॉर्म. अगर एक ट्रेनिंग्स प्रोवाइड करवाई जाए एम्प्लॉयज को तो दैट वुड बी मोर बेटर एंड गिव्स द बेटर idea about the concept and working of the organization. So that was leads to the institutionalizing ethical organizations behavior. That means managers must take an initiative and take a right practices to perform, and yes, at the same time they can work onto the training practices. So in this session we will basically get an idea about what is ethics and how ethic is helpful in the business and why it is actually required, and yes, at the same time what are those approaches to resolve that ethical issues and ethical dilemmas. So this is all about for this session. We are winding up here. Thank you so much. IGNOU MOOCs.